If you have Telogen Effluvium, I know that wash day is usually the scariest day of the week. I know that because I struggle to wash my hair weekly, but not because I don't want to, but sometimes you're terrified of looking at the drain, you're terrified of seeing how much hair comes out in your hands. But we're going to make that change. We're going to change that. Hi, my name is NK, and I want to be your witness today. We're going to change the narrative. Instead of being afraid of the shed, we're going to focus on the structure. This isn't just washing hair. This is a medically aligned scalp preparation which everyone who is on minoxidil and tretinoin or on any anti-dandruff need to actually follow so that their hair can cope when it's shedding. So I'm going to take you through my exact 10 minutes. Well, I made it a 10 minutes, but usually more than 10 minutes ritual using my anti-dandruff system, my marble ball stimulation, and my scientifically formulated DIY leave-in. This is how I create the perfect environment for my minoxidil and my tretinoin to actually work. So let's talk about it. Before I start anything, I always start with the scalp. I use an anti-dandruff shampoo, and here is the data on why. When you are suffering from hair loss, inflammation is the enemy. Even if you don't see visible flakes or micro-inflammation, they accelerate shedding and block your follicles. So by using an anti-dandruff formula, we're actually reducing fungi load and calming the scalp environment. Notice I'm not scratching. I am gently massaging with a toothbrush. I'll tell you why I want the toothbrush. Is because I don't want to scratch my scalp. That's one. Two, I want to make sure that my scalp is very clean. Minoxidil and tretinoin leave a lot of residue, and we don't want them fighting through layers of sebum and buildup. So a clean scalp absorbs treatment, and a dirty scalp actually wastes it. I use Head and Shoulders, and I use the Selsun 2.5%. I prefer using the Selsun 2.5% for the front of my hair because I feel that it contains selenium sulfate, and to be honest with you, I'm more concerned about the front of my hair than the back. The back is growing, I'm happy for that, but the front of my hair is taking its time. So I take my time and I scrub the scalp, and when I finish scrubbing my scalp, I go in with a hair mask. Now, hair mask help me with the midsection of my hair. When you have Telogen Effluvium, it makes us hyper aware of every hair that falls. So we need to make sure that we aren't mistaking breakage for shedding. So I apply the mask to strengthen the protein bond in the hair shaft. Stronger hair don't snap easily. And if you can see the tips of my hair, they are really very frail. I don't like it. I think it's all part of the shedding, but the tips are showing that, they're going to come off. But let's see, I haven't combed my hair since, to be honest with you, since I started this minoxidil treatment, I haven't combed my hair. But the shed is very, very manageable. That is the hair mask that I use. I go in midsection and I put in my hair mask, and then I cover my hair. After applying the hair mask, I cover my hair and let it sit for a while. The steps I take is just to make sure that my hair does not fall, doesn't fall easily. I don't want my hair to fall. It's a trauma your hair doesn't need right now. So after a while, I now go into and I wash it off. And you know that when you use a hair mask or hair protein, they strengthen the bond in the hair shaft. So after that, after you washed it off, I now take my conditioner to help me detangle my hair. I don't want it to be hard. I also cover it for a while and keep it in for a while. If hair comes out during this phase, remember these are telogen hairs that we are supposed to come out. So do not pull them out and do not feel depressed. You're just making room for regrowth. We are working towards growing your hair. These hair must first come off. So if you are going in for the first time and you are seeing a lot of hair coming up, don't be hard on yourself. Just know that it's the process of regrowth. Okay, so now I have finished washing my hair and I've put in my conditioner. When you have your hair mask, you always remember that you have to put in your conditioner. I wash my hair with cold water and not with hot water. To be honest with you, my hair didn't fall. I was very impressed to see that there was not a lot of fall. Don't avoid washing your hair. You must wash your hair twice a week. Now I'm done, and to my pleasure, there wasn't a lot of hair fall. It was very good. My hair didn't fall out at all. But what I wanted to show you is this. Do you see that white line in front of my hair? Those are not gray hairs. That's an accumulation of minoxidil. It shows that it didn't penetrate. So there are two things that could happen. It could be because of the tretinoin, or it could be because of I use a lot of minoxidil. But for me to be able to handle that, since the shampoo didn't take them out, I have to let it lie. I'm not going to use minoxidil for the whole of the day. And my hair is still damp, so I go in with my leave-in conditioner. I don't use generic store-bought leave-in conditioner. I make my own because I need to know exactly what is chemically left in my hair. I have seen that there are so many different things that go into. I actually had to go and study what should go into leave-in conditioner. And the first thing I realized that most conditioners, leave-in conditioners don't have is they don't have the panthenol, which is a vitamin B5. And the panthenol is shown to penetrate the hair cuticles and attract moist, increase elasticity, and also elastic hair do not break. When combined with castor oil and coconut oil, it creates a very good structured strength, So I use my own leave-in conditioner, and then I seal it with shea butter, coconut oil, and castor oil. These are for the strands of my hair. You see, I focus on the ends and the length, staying away from my scalp. We need the scalp to be clear for the minoxidil and the tretinoin. I used a lighter form of oil for the front of my hair because it's a bit hot, So this routine is consistent, is safe, and it supports my hair growth. If you look at the pictures, you can see so much difference. You cannot control the stress that causes the shedding. You cannot control the stress that causes the shedding, but you can control how you care for your scalp. Today, the routine is consistent and is